Hi everyone, welcome to your YouTube channel, Christian Movie Recap with Mo. Alright, so I want to look at the latest Mount Zion movie titled Under Siege. The film is the latest Christian musical movie from Mount Zion Film Production, released June 22nd, 2025. The movie is written, produced, and directed by Damilola Mike-Bamiloye. The film opens with a dramatic mother, played by Funshaw Davids, but that portrays a fellow music star who is killed earlier on. This character's funeral is revisited in the last scene, creating mystery since Kolade survives. It implied that the victim was tied to Reverend Emmanuel's church and that his death serves as a sobering warning to believers. We follow Kolade as Greatman Takit, a young man deeply passionate about music and feeling called by God to pursue his gift. However, his relationship with his father is strained. Kolade aspires to blow in the gospel music scene, while his father fears the cost of worldly fame clashing with spiritual integrity. As Kolade rises, he becomes entangled with nefarious group offering fame and fortune, symbolizing satanic influence. Once he attempts to leave, the stakes escalate, threats and spiritual battles intensify, representing the titular siege. Kolade faces a pivotal spiritual shoulder. Through intense worship and prayer, he resists spiritual bondage and reaffirms his calling. The movie concludes with uplifting worship sequences and a funeral scene that crystallizes the theme. God delivers and protects when his calling is strengthened. The movie Under Siege is Mount Zion's first full gospel musical film. The story is punctuated by rich worship and gospel performances. Kolade, Timmy, Samuel, Gaspar, represented by or acted by Joshua Mike-Bamiloye, Gaise Baba, and Abdul, and other delivers certain musical sequences that also propel the story. For supporting characters and relationship, Reverend Emmanuel, that's Mike-Bamiloye himself, the spiritual leader, offers guidance and wisdom. Kate, acted by Darasimi Oyor, emerges as a key character tied to Kolade's spiritual and emotional journey, though some feel she appears later than ideal in the narrative. Officer Peter, that's acted by Brother Martin, and Elder, acted by Kayode Babalola, represent community leaders and spiritual accountability figures. To the highlights and themes of the movie, the first theme is the siege, which represents spiritual attack, temptation, and emotional pressure that supports believers who are working in their divine calling, especially in the entertainment industry. Kolade is under siege by forces both visible, musical industry pressure, and invisible, that's demonic manipulation. Another theme is music as a battlefield. Worship isn't just an act, it becomes Kolade's weapon. Each song isn't a break in action, but a spiritual tool. In the spirit realm, his singing is shown to dismantle satanic plans. The third theme there is the mysterious funeral. The man murdered at the beginning and buried at the end is unnamed, possibly symbolic. The interpretation is that the warning of what happens when a gifted vessel succumbs to the siege. It adds mystery and urgency to Kolade's own struggle. Another theme is the hilltop scene. Kolade's worship on the hill is a month of transfiguration. That was the moment where he let go of fear and accepts divine responsibility. Symbolizes elevation and clarity. As he gets physically higher, he gains spiritual insight. Innovative gospel musical formats. The film is the first that Zion will act, and it's basically musical, integrating over a dozen full song performances into the plot. And there is a spiritual warfare. The title on the siege represents Kolade's internal and external battles against demonic influences. There is family and faith conflict, which highlight the tension between parental expectation and pursuing one's divine purpose. There is call to repentance under spiritual siege. Kolade's story is a prophetic message for all called to ministry, especially young music ministers. And there is the high production value with majestic setting in Ibadan, beautifully shot worship scenes in nature, and a 2-hour runtime. The film reflects significant cinematic ambition. Saturday takeaways message: your gifts will expose you to the world, but only your calling will protect you from it. Mount Zion uses Kolade's journey to warn and encourage Christian creatives must guard their calling fiercely. Worship is warfare, and compromise opens spiritual doors. God will protect those on the siege if they abide in his will. Conclusively, Under Siege represents a bold leap forward, melding gospel worship, musical storytelling, and spiritual drama into a spiritually charged cinematic experience. It tackles theme of calling, spiritual warfare, and divine deliverance with both entertainment and edification. Despite a few pacing and subplot weaknesses, it marked a milestone in Nigerian Christian filmmaking. Highly recommended for families, youth, and worship leaders alike. So if you haven't seen the movie, please run quickly to download Mike-Bamiloye's YouTube channel and see the movie. I'm sure you will be blessed if you do so. But before I go, please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do like, share, and click on the notification bell so that anytime I upload another movie, you will be notified. Till I come your way next time, bye for now.